Hi, this is Raea. What I wanted to talk about today is how there is such a big difference between knowing something and getting something. And I encounter this a lot with the readings that I do. I'm a psychic medium in Washington State, and I give readings at different places in the area. What I want to really talk about here is with my psychic readings, they're not focused on fortune telling or anything like that. I believe everybody has the ability to create their future and make their future look the way that they want it to. So today, what I wanted to discuss is how I encounter certain issues during these readings and what the most prominent issues are. The most prominent issue of all is this issue of people say, oh, I just don't understand, or I know this, but they don't really know it, right? Because if somebody knows something, then you would think that they would be applying it to their life, that they would be applying it to all areas of their life. A lot of people do know things, but they don't get it, or they don't understand how to apply the knowledge that they have. So here we are in this place of knowing, right? And the thing about it is, we go, oh, I want to reach a place of enlightenment. We've already reached many places of enlightenment. What is enlightenment to you? See, we all have these options and things that we can choose. There's so many different paths we can take, and the reality of it is we're all going to end up the same way. Whether you get it in this lifetime, and yes, there's many other lifetimes. Whether you choose to get it in this lifetime or you choose to get it in another lifetime, it's really no difference. You know what I mean? You can choose to live this entire life and do absolutely nothing, and you've done exactly what you came here to do. You know what I mean? So, excuse me. Then there's another option, and this is where a lot of these spiritual people are coming into play with things, right? A lot of my friends. These spiritual people are on this path of finding themselves and finding this oneness and this connection that we all have. The reality is, again, that it just is. I mean, you're going to understand when you're supposed to be understanding because you've chosen to have this experience. You always choose to have your experience. Each experience is a choice that you've made to have. Now, you may go, oh gosh, I don't know what the heck that is. I don't want to have experiences. These things are not what I chose. I didn't choose to have my mother die, or I didn't choose to be molested when I was a child, or I didn't choose to have these terrible things happen, 9/11, and different events that have caused these traumatic experiences in people's lives. No. People go, oh, I didn't choose that. Well, consciously, no, you didn't choose that. But etherically, on a spiritual, soulful level, right, you did. Because without those experiences, would you have made a shift? No, you probably wouldn't have made a shift. You wouldn't have made a shift in the way that you made the shift, right? Because the shift is necessary for your growth. And without that, kind of push from the universe, even though it may be something pretty aggressive, that's what it takes. You know what I mean? It takes something aggressive for you to get to a point where you go, oh yeah, man, that makes sense. Okay? So that's kind of how things happen in our lives. Now we get back to this point of knowing, right? And how we know stuff, but we don't really get it. Well, what does that mean? Well, there's these people, right? And I've been one of these people before. This is why I'm talking about this, because it's not like this is empty knowledge where I have no way to prove that I've applied it. So seriously, my life is it's a perfect reflection of all of this. And it's a direct reflection of all of this. This is stuff that I've really, really applied to my own life. That's why it's so powerful, and I know how powerful it is, because I've had these experiences myself. Okay, so I see people all the time that come to me and they go, gosh, I just feel so stuck. My life is like falling apart. I don't know what to do. And I look at them and I said, well, what do you want to do? It's really that simple. What do you want to do? The universe, see, it's not so crazy and intricate and You know, it's very, very simple. There's a simple, simple, simple way the universe runs. The world, the entire solar system, everything in the whole world and beyond the world, so much more beyond the world, like the universe, right? Even beyond our universe, because there's many more beyond this one. But look, what do you want for your life? If you're unhappy, why are you thinking unhappy thoughts all the time? Why are you allowing those to even be, right? Because you're allowing them to be in your perception. So you're allowing them to be external and affect you internally. I don't think you realize like how powerful your thoughts are. Really. If your life is not going the way that you want it to be going, why are you having those thoughts? Stop. Be conscious of the thoughts you're having. Go back to a place of center. What I tell people is if you notice yourself thinking negative, I don't care if you said something like, I don't know, just anything negative, stop. Stop right there. Breathe deep into your abdomen. Take 3 deep breaths. Recollect yourself and come back from a place of gratitude. And if you can't find something you're thankful for, find something. It's so basic. You have hands. Be thankful that you got your hands so you could get on the internet today and do what you had to do. Or, not everybody has hands, but be grateful you have them if you do. Your eyes. Be grateful that you're able to see the information that you see externally. Be grateful for your hearing and the ability to hear this message today. We all have these things that we forget about. And when we forget about these things and we go on with other things, and we didn't acknowledge that they were important in our lives, we begin to lose these things. And sometimes that happens with people we love too. But until you get how this works, and it's very simple, start creating yourself from a place of gratitude, a place of wholeness. And the rest is going to fall away. All the experiences that you've had up until this point in your life, you have created for yourself. If you don't like them, today is the day for you to change. And if you like being miserable, well, then don't complain all the time. Stop complaining to everybody because you're bringing other people down with you, and they're highly influenced right now. People are very, very, very easily influenced because so many people are empathic and so many people are able to feel other people's feelings and they don't even realize they're doing it. So I'll tell you what, guys, if you want to hear more from me, if you want to talk more to me, if you want to just send me a message or anything, I just had to do this video this morning. I just woke up and I thought, these things have been on my mind, and I really wanted to share them with you. So I hope that this has been helpful, and I look forward to hearing your comments. And you can get a hold of me at http://washingtonstatepsychics.com. So it's http:// right? www.washingtonstatepsychics.com. And I really look forward to hearing from you, hearing your comments, and what you think about all this. Thanks.